Welcome back to VibeVision, the channel where classic cars come to life. Today we're diving deep into a truly remarkable piece of American automotive history, the 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari. This isn't just a car. It's a rolling statement of mid-century luxury, style, and power, wrapped in a design that captured the optimistic spirit of the 1950s. The Custom Safari wagon was Pontiac's top-tier model, and in its day, it stood as one of the most elegant and distinctive two-door station wagons ever built. The 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari was far more than a family hauler. It was a symbol of prestige, blending station wagon practicality with the kind of flair and craftsmanship usually reserved for luxury coupes. Let's start by taking a closer look at that unforgettable exterior design. At first glance, the 1956 Safari immediately commands attention with its bold two-tone color schemes and bright chrome accents that run the full length of the body. Pontiac really outdid itself with the design language of this model year. Every line and contour was deliberate. The car's long, sweeping side moldings feature the iconic arrowhead motif that pointed toward the future, a hallmark of Pontiac's forward-thinking design ethos. The generous chrome front bumper with its wide grille and dual bullet-style protrusions gave the Safari a confident, almost jet-age appearance. The wraparound windshield added a futuristic touch, while the rear fins were subtle but elegant, hinting at the automotive styling trends that would dominate the late 50s. The body was muscular yet graceful, and the proportions were spot on. This was not a utilitarian station wagon. It was a premium machine with presence. The two-door configuration set it apart from most wagons of the era, giving it a sportier, more exclusive look. The stainless steel roof trim, ribbed tailgate panel, and distinctive badging made sure no one would mistake it for a basic family car. In fact, the Safari shared much of its styling inspiration with the Chevrolet Nomad, but Pontiac elevated the concept to a higher level of class and luxury. Every inch of chrome on this car tells a story about attention to detail. The horizontal chrome strips on the rear fenders, the finely detailed hood ornament, and the polished trim that outlined the windows all came together to create a sense of motion, even when the car was standing still. The white wall tires and wire wheel covers completed the upscale image, complementing the sweeping side trim perfectly. In the bright sun, the combination of chrome and color gives the Safari an almost jewel-like radiance. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes. Moving from looks to performance, the 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari wasn't just about style. It was about substance, too. Under the hood sat Pontiac's new 316 cubic-inch Stratostreak V8 engine, introduced just a year earlier and refined for 56. Depending on the configuration, it produced around 227 to 285 horsepower, a very impressive figure for a car of its size at the time. This V8 gave the Safari surprising power and smoothness, easily propelling it down highways with authority. What set the Stratostreak engine apart was its advanced engineering. Pontiac focused on creating an engine that was both durable and refined, with improved combustion efficiency and smoother operation. When you turned the key, it roared to life with a deep, confident growl, the kind of sound that promised effortless cruising. Pair that with the optional Hydromatic automatic transmission, and you had one of the most comfortable and capable long-distance cruisers of the decade. The Safari was built on the same platform as the Star Chief sedan, which meant it benefited from a solid chassis, long wheelbase, and a well-tuned suspension system. It glided over bumps and uneven roads with remarkable composure. The steering was light yet precise for its era, and the power brakes provided a reassuring sense of control. This combination of power, comfort, and stability made the Safari a joy to drive, especially on open highways where it could stretch its legs and cruise effortlessly. Even today, when you get behind the wheel of one of these, it feels substantial. The acceleration is smooth, the throttle response is confident, and the sense of presence is undeniable. The car doesn't just move, and it glides, commanding respect on the road. For 1956, this kind of performance placed Pontiac squarely in competition with the likes of Oldsmobile and Buick, solidifying its reputation as a serious player in the American performance and luxury segment. Now let's take a short look inside. Step into the cabin, and you're immediately surrounded by a blend of mid-century craftsmanship and modern comfort, for its time, of course. The interior of the 1956 Star Chief Custom Safari was designed to impress passengers as much as it did passers-by. The two-tone color themes continued inside, with beautifully stitched upholstery, chrome accents, and a stylish dashboard that carried Pontiac's signature star and arrowhead motifs. The dashboard itself is a work of art, featuring symmetrical design and detailed chrome bezels that frame the gauges and controls. The large steering wheel, complete with the classic Pontiac crest, feels substantial and elegant. The instrumentation was simple but refined, with clear dials and an Art Deco flair. The push-button radio, heater controls, and clock were all integrated seamlessly into the dash, emphasizing luxury through design rather than excess. The seats were plush and comfortable, wrapped in high-quality vinyl or leather, depending on the trim. The wide bench seats could accommodate passengers with ease, and thanks to the two-door layout, the cabin felt open and airy. In the rear, the cargo space was surprisingly generous for a car with such sleek proportions. The tailgate opened wide and the rear seat folded flat, giving you enough room for luggage, camping gear, or even a weekend getaway's worth of supplies, all while looking effortlessly stylish. Pontiac positioned the Safari as the most expensive model in its lineup, and it showed. Everything about it, from the materials to the finish, radiated a sense of premium quality. Even the headliner and door panels were carefully detailed to match the exterior's two-tone themes. It wasn't just a car. It was a statement of success aimed at buyers who wanted both practicality and panache. Driving the 1956 Star Chief Custom Safari today feels like stepping back into a time when cars were built with soul. You can feel the craftsmanship in the steering, hear the heartbeat of that Stratostreak V8, and see the artistry in every curve of the body. It's a reminder of when Pontiac was about performance, innovation, and individuality. Long before the muscle car era, this wagon hinted at the power and passion the brand would later become famous for. The 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari remains a rare and cherished collector's item today. Only a few thousand were ever produced, making it one of the most desirable mid-century Pontiacs. Enthusiasts admire it for its unique combination of design, luxury, and mechanical prowess. Whether it's parked at a car show, rolling down a boulevard, or just idling in a driveway, it draws admiration from anyone who appreciates true automotive artistry. This car captured the spirit of 1950s America, confident, optimistic, and always reaching for the stars. The Custom Safari was Pontiac's way of saying that family cars didn't have to be boring. They could be stylish, powerful, and full of personality. Thanks for tuning in to VibeVision. If you love classic American cars with timeless character and unmatched craftsmanship, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth reviews. The 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari isn't just a piece of history. It's a symbol of an era when cars were built to inspire. Stay tuned because we've got more vintage legends coming your way.